The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up, everybody? Let me go ahead and give the shout outs now. Yesterday on Facebook, I got called out and they're like, enough with them shout outs. Well, that's why you got to catch the live show so you can get a shout out, damn it. That's your fault. No, actually, it's YouTube's fault. Facebook, you should get the notifications, but YouTube, they be on their phone, you know. Oh, hold on, because they always say I'll be begging for money. Ain't nothing changed. Anyway, let me go ahead and give the shout outs. What's up, Aaron D? Thank you for coming. What's up, Vegas Girl? What's up, Mama Bubbles? Shout out to my mods and members because y'all help keep the bills paid. What's up, Sunkiss? What's up, Brenda? Thank you for coming. What's up, everybody? And make sure y'all hit that like button. What's up, Sweet Potato? What's up, Juice Radio? Make sure you guys follow our friend, Mama Bubbles. Did I get you, Mama Bubbles? I don't know if I did or not. What's up, Sherry? My Sherry, my pretty little one that I adore. What's up, Priscilla? Thank you for coming. Just Curious Commentary. Shout out to my other moderator. Is Mina here? I think I said, okay, I see Mina. Oh, did somebody cut? Cuda Brown, thank you for becoming a member. Cuda Brown. What's up, just yeah, she is a cow. I have nothing nice to say about this woman. What's up, Crazy Cat Mama? Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'll be honest. I have not, what's up, Hip Shot? Thank you for coming. I have not been able to stomach watching 90 Day Fiancé this season. And the reason why I can't watch the shit is because they got Angela on there. Now, Angela literally makes me want to throw up. I would say it makes me want to cause harm to her, but I do not want to go to jail. However, seeing her just abuse this man, abuse this black man, talking to him crazy, yelling at him, was damaging his car. You know what? I have seen the clips. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen the clips. Just her foul mouth, and her breath smell like nicotine. It smelled like nicotine, ashtray, and everything. And she just in this man's face, the way she disrespects him, the way she just comes at him. I'm just all like, okay. When they first started on the show, it was a little entertaining and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. It was all like, ha ha ha, this is funny. But this is on like year 5. How long have they been together? When did the show first come? When were they first on the season? I believe in 2018. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But it's been some years, right? And this woman is still talking to this man crazy, still cussing him out, still yelling at him, has control of his money, doesn't want him to use social media to try to make money. Is still in control, giving him money. He's all like, hey, I need more money. And she goes ballistic and crazy. Well, here's my thing. Of course, this man wants more money. He deserves it. I mean, we all know with the cast, it typically, I heard there are some few exceptions to the rules, but as we know, the money goes to the American. you know, it goes to the person, it goes to the American. So whatever money that Angela is getting from the show, she's giving this fool crumbs, basically. Now, granted, I guess we should be all like, oh, at least she pays his rent. But having that kind of control over, let's put this out here. Let's put this out there. If this was a man controlling a woman and being all like, here's some pennies, here's some crumbs, y'all would not accept this shit. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If this was Michael giving her crumbs and being like, oh, here you go, you're not allowed to work, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, we'd be like, that man is controlling, he's a sexist, he's a this, he's a that. But because Angela has that little southern twang and she really like, Michael, you know, the nicotine in her throat, she need a motherfucking menthol in her throat. Your voice is not supposed to be raspy like that. We just go like, oh, it's funny, it's entertaining. No, it's not funny. It's the same shit we have been watching for the last 5 years. You know, it's disgusting. And she's saying, oh, Michael's going to cheat on me. He's going to want to do this. He's going to do that. If Michael wanted to cheat on her, or if he is cheating, he probably has already done that. Like, can we be clear? He lives in another country. You don't know what he's doing. And my thing is that Michael, you know, has a little clout from the show and stuff like that. And for her to say, oh, you know, just being honest, he's boring, you know. I don't know if Michael is boring or not, because I don't think we get a fair shake of Michael, because the only time we see Michael is when he's getting disrespected and mistreated. We don't get to see the fun side of Michael. We don't get to see him having a good time. It's usually him being abused by this woman. Have we ever? I don't think we've ever seen Michael smile. I don't remember. I can't recall if we've ever seen him smile and be happy. Let me get to some of your comments. And I know I shouldn't have used the A word, and I'm talking about ABUSC, but I don't know what else to call it at this point. Damn it. What's up, Ann? Thank you for coming. It's abuse at the end of the day. There should be a double standard. Right. If the roles are reversed, we would not accept, especially getting in his face, yelling and doing that would not be acceptable. And we definitely don't like it. Besides just him being a black man, him being the one that's from another country, and her taking that whole power struggle, her having the money, her being able to control everything, him being so submissive, it's disgusting to see. What's up, Lucy? Thank you for coming. Usman, right. Even Kimberly can be a little questionable, but she's not as bad as Angela. You know, he did go ham on her in the alley. Yeah, he did. That was the first time he bulked up to her, and I was happy about that. He needed to check her. She needed to be checked. She was going way too crazy. Michael better not move here to rural America. I'm worried about Michael if he does move here. I don't know what shit she would try to pull. And I hate to say this, but they in that rural area, some shit pop off, right? Some shit pop off. She called the cops, and then I can just see this being an ugly ass situation. I think if he does get here, he's going to end up going back home, if you know what I mean. Right. She needs to be arrested. She acts like an animal. She needs to be tranquilized. When an animal acts crazy, what do? They tranquilize it. They need to tranquilize her ass. Am I saying that word right? Tranquilize? She is so toxic. Michael is so nice. He doesn't deserve this. Yeah, he doesn't deserve this. And I'm all like, at this point, Michael, she claims she signed the paperwork, but did she really sign the paperwork? Because they were married before Coviana. Y'all know what Coviana is. They were married before Coviana. So if anything, he should have been here by now. But you waited until after Coviana to, come on now. She don't want that man here. She don't want him here. She likes being this is what kind of relationship she wanted. She likes being able to control that man, be able, to live in the States, be able to do what she wants to, have that freedom. She don't want Michael around her. She feel like Michael is slowing her down. She don't want Michael here. She want to be able to stay on this show because honestly, to tell you the truth, there's not going to be another TV show that Angela can get on. She ruined her reputation with this shit. It's not entertaining anymore. You know what I mean? She ruined her reputation with this shit. So if anything, she's not going to get on any other reality show. So she is married to this man because she loves to be on TV. Let's just call a spade a spade, damn it. Yeah, she's prejudiced and she treats him like a slave. She does. She definitely does. And I'm sorry, the chat going fast because y'all passionate just like me. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all if y'all have anything to say. She took her friend to Nigeria and showed her right, exactly. And I'm all like, her friend gotta be uncomfortable as hell, but hell, maybe her friend wanted to go on there to be on TV and doesn't care the way she's treating Michael. Michael can move here, leave her, and legally stay. That is true. That is true. Damn, I hate that we're hoping that. And I just want to say DV is not funny. I think it's actually DV Awareness Month. I don't want to say that I'm sorry to laugh if anybody got offended, but I'm laughing at never mind. If I explain it, it makes it worse. Just my opinion. Think she had cheated on Michael several times, including her Yeah, it's at the doctor, but I honestly don't think that doctor. Like, would you, Angela? Would you? I mean, I'm just saying, I wouldn't. I don't see nobody ever wanting to hit that. I'm sorry. No way in hell. She is not sexy. She is not hot. She is not the hot topic. No, ain't nobody hitting that. Now, did he get a little head from her? I could see that. Put your kids to bed. Put your kids to bed. Put your kids to bed. I'm sorry. Her friend didn't seem bothered. Right, she didn't seem bothered at all. She was on Maury. She was on Jerry Springer. I think she was on a court show too. She was on a court show, right? Somebody look up her IMDb. Did I say it right? Anyone knows what happened to her relationship ended with JoJo? No, I don't. You're talking about the JoJo Siwa, right? Because I did kind of hear something about that. Yeah, ain't nobody hitting that. That's why y'all got them throw up emojis. Yeah, Angela doesn't live far from where I reside in the sticks. Okay, backwoods of Georgia. I don't even want to think of what. Right, exactly. I don't even want to think of what might happen in the backwoods. Like he probably wants to move to like Atlanta or something like that, where it's a lot of people, it's popping, not so out in the boondocks and the sticks. And we talk about that. This is just in general. This is not actually about just Angela. It's so weird when they go over there and they be like, yeah, I'm going to show you this life. You're going to have a better life. And then they move them somewhere out in the boonies. Live in the boat. Listen, I don't want to go to their country and live in the boonies. What makes you think they want to come to our country and live in the boonies? Come on now. Right. Exactly. There's that situation. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And thank you for the abbreviation, Mama Bubbles. She's aggressively more abusive now. Exactly, she is. Oh, the one that traveled with her, that one. Vegas girl, give me an interview with her. See if we can get an interview with JoJo, her best friend. Hey, 82 in chat. Michael needs to stay with her long enough to get here and then leave her. Oh, okay. You got a point. Because that's what, Muhammad and Danielle. That's how Muhammad was able to stay here, huh? Because it was like some shit going on. JoJo turned it in her and became friends with Debbie Colty. Oh, Okay, I remember hearing something about that. Okay, she outed. Ooh, she outed JoJo Siwa's sexuality. Okay, but the other. Okay, y'all talking about the best friend. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. She hangs around kids, and I'm all like, I don't think that lady's supposed to hang around kids, but I guess. Uh huh. That would be a great. I'll be treating my moderators like they my assistants. They know I love them. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, get an interview. She was going around spilling all the tea on Angela. Yeah, because I'm just all like, the way she talks to him, it's definitely a like a you below me, and she keeps saying, "I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American." And let's be honest, I'm just gonna put this shit out here. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but when she says I'm an American, it almost sounds like you are a blankety blank. That's how I feel when she goes like, I'm an American, I'm an American, I'm an American. It almost sounds like she wants to say, I'm an American and you are a fill in the blank. That's why the shit makes me uncomfortable watching it. I'm just saying, y'all. What's up, Casey? Thank you for coming. That's what I'm saying. When she says I'm an American, it makes me feel like she's trying to imply something deeper, stay his ass in Africa. Right. It ain't worth it, Michael. It ain't worth it. Michael, blink twice if you need help. We just need Michael to blink so we can call the police or something. She was taking care of Angela when she had her surgery. That would be a great interview. Yeah, I agree. Has she like spoken to deep? I know like she was spilling like some tea and stuff like that, but has she spoken in like great detail about what the relationship was like? I would love to do that interview. Yeah, America, we don't claim her. Yes, thank you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Scotty. Oh, is that what the name was? Or I think that's the daughter. I think that's the daughter, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Oh shit! Did my internet go out? Did my internet? The internet, I think it went out. She's in a very right. She definitely is. What's up, Autumn's mom? Okay, so y'all get uncomfortable too when she says that shit. Okay, right, exactly. Michael should cut his losses. Right, he definitely should. No, she does not represent us at all. Michael's been blinking for years. Right, right. She's overseas searching for a man because she can't get one. That possibly could be the thing. Like, she wants a submissive man. So she went over there to somebody who's desperate enough for their paperwork so they can come over here. Let's be honest. That's what she did. Okay, that is the daughter's name. Okay, thank you. And thank you, Mina, for posting my information. I appreciate that, where people can support and find me at. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. But yeah, I'm just like, yo, like how? And then she messed up the dude's car and stuff like that. She's like, I paid for this. I paid for all of this. No, without, okay. Granted, if she has the money or not. What's up, Tony? Thank you for coming. Shout out to everybody on Facebook and Twitter watching. Granted, if she's the one giving Michael money and stuff like that, let's just say she's the one giving Michael money. At the same token, you would not have that money if this man wasn't on the show with you. This man is your storyline. That money is his money as well too. I don't care if the check comes in your name, that's his money. Without Michael, you have no storyline. You need Michael. They ain't gonna put you on the single life because ain't nobody wants your ass. So Michael is your storyline. He's helped you get on so many seasons of the show. I think this is like their fourth one, right? This is like their fourth season on the show. He's helped you enough to get, recasted on the show. That money is rightfully his. Do you guys agree with that? Now she can add one plus one. Oh, you meant can't. Yeah, I figured you meant can't. Calling him bitch. Exactly. But let me ask the chat though. Let me ask you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Michael is owed some of that money that she makes from the show. Put a 2 in the chat. No. Let's do a 30-second countdown and let's see. Put a 1 in the chat. Michael is owed some of that money she makes from the show. Put a 2 in the chat. No. Damn, where's the countdown? Here we go. Everybody said 1. Okay. Everybody agrees. Everybody said 1. Backwoods fake Barbie is un-American. Yeah, she definitely is, and she's ignorant. You're right about that, Tammy. Thank you for coming. Okay, next question. Should Michael stay with Angela just so that he can come over to the States? Put a 1, yes, he should just tough it out. Put a 2, hell to the no. Okay, that one was a little bit more mixed. Okay. Yes, AK said yes, he put in his time. That man has put in his time. You ain't lying about that. Let me let on Juice. Hey Juice, how you doing?
What's up? You know, I had to take my evening nap to be on for this one tonight.
Thank you for being here. Go ahead and sound off. I know it's late where you at.
You know, Angela, when I saw this recent one, I'm like you. I'm so kind of tired of this show now, because now it's kind of like, it feels to me like TLC is promoting the bullying, because she's straight up bullying this guy. And this nonsense is ridiculous. I know, you know, some of it is giggles and likes and stuff like that, but this season, I'm not happy with this at all. Angela's behavior is horrible.
Right.
Horrible. Despicable.
And my thing, the reason why I don't watch it is because I don't want to give them, because it kind of goes to the whole how they have that debacle with the Beverly Hills and the way they acted. If you keep watching it, then it nothing changes. If you take away your viewership, that's how you do. You take away the money, which is the advertisement and stuff like that, then it makes change. That's why I stopped.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree with you also. But poor Michael. But he went off on her. I was cheering so loud when he went off on her in that alley. I was like, and she backed up because she saw a side of him that she didn't see. And then
that was the first time he pushed back on her, you know?
Oh, he pushed back, but then he went right back to being soft. He thought about that money, I guess. He was like, hold on, let me fix this real quick. Right. So, you know, he got his part in it too.
Right. And thank you, Cooter Brown, by the way. I appreciate that. I want to ask you this because this is getting some mixed reviews. Michael don't put in his time. Should he cut his losses, or should he get that paperwork? Wait until he get that paperwork so he can come on over?
Well, it seems to me that Michael is going to continue to do what he needs to do with her to get over here, because on the episode, you see him apologizing and calling her to come back to the table. And she even said, put your phone in my purse, and he put the phone in the purse, even though he held on to the purse. And then she was like, oh, you holding on to that purse. You don't want to give me that purse. Then, you know, he took his phone out. And so Michael, I think, still wants his goal is to be over here. I don't really think his goal is really be with Angela. That's just my opinion. But I think Michael has a goal to be over here.
Right.
That's what I think.
because my thing is like, well, she won't even let him be on. Like, he has been on social media, like before the season premiere. Like, he was on social media a little bit, but she doesn't like him being on social media. Like, the whole thing of him wanting to be on social media is so he can make money. He is a public figure, and I'm pretty sure people want, she was taking the cameo money, so he wasn't even making money off a cameo, So it was like,
Wow.
she's taking away his opportunity. And let's grant right here, I left the night, well, technically I got laid off, but I haven't went back to the 9 to 5. Like, I make money off of social media. So imagine somebody telling me, hey, you can't use your social media because I don't want you talking to other women and And I don't even think like he's even thinking about that. He's all like, yo, I'm trying to be like a man wants to be a man. This is
Right.
coming from a male perspective. I'm gonna just put the shit out there. A man wants to be a man. We want to be able to make our own money. We want to be able to provide. We want to be in control, not controlling, but we want to be in control. And when you don't let us be in control, that is a problem for us,
Absolutely. I think Angela's thing is she's kind of like a double standard. She don't want Michael to do everything that she's doing. She's on social media. She has her Instagram. They even showed her on there talking to this other guy in Canada, talking about she needs to go and visit him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if Michael does that, she gets very upset. And I don't know why Michael wants to tolerate all that mess from her. That lets me think Michael either he has a goal and a mission to be over here, and that's why he tolerates it, or he has low self-esteem. And I don't see Michael really having a low self-esteem. So I don't know. I don't think he should come over to be with Angela because somebody's going to end up in jail.
Right. Sarah, question about that, because she said he did cheat on her in the beginning of the relationship. I thought it was something where she was accusing him, but he denied it. If I'm correct, I thought he denied it. I didn't think that he actually confirmed it. But hell, after dealing with her, he deserved that BJ. I'm sorry, Juice. I forgot you were on the panel still. I'm sorry. But he deserved it. But anyway, but yeah, you are right about that. If he does come over, like, no telling what's going to happen. Like, I am worried about that man. Like I said, they're gonna be in the boondocks, and he's not moving to Atlanta. He's moving to the boondocks, and I'm worried about that man because it's probably gonna be only him. If you get my drift, I'm Lincoln. If you get my drift,
yeah. Angela's got some real serious issues that hasn't been dealt with yet, I don't think, and it's horrible. It's horrible the way she treats him. But I always say this, if he decided to come on over, then that's on him.
Right. Well, Cooter Brown, he had to, because she won't give him no money, so she had to be. He had to do something.
She want that man to be self-reliant on her, and and then when she get mad, she can cut off the money anytime she want. No, he should go ahead and get his own money, and she should be happy that he wants to get money, and he's not one of these men that's sitting there saying, "You give me." What is
right? So here's my question for TLC. So should TLC pay Michael directly?
I think they should. They should. If I was Michael, I would say, I ain't filming no more until y'all give me some money.
Right. Because I think the reason why they don't is because probably it has something to do with not the exchange rate, but like if they're able to, because he might have to get a work visa or something like that, and that might throw some things off with the whole immigration thing and stuff like that. But there should be a way that they can pay him and skip around that, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, they can send him some bags of rice or something, send him some
Pay him
food
in
or
like some
something.
kind of compensation. Boom. I like
Right.
that. Some kind of compensation where it doesn't hinder anything with the immigration or anything like that. Like that man deserve a full fridge of food. His he deserves a lot more than what he's getting. Oh, let me let Autumn's mom on here. I didn't know she was back there. What's up, Autumn's mom? How you
Hi,
doing?
everybody. How you doing? Good evening.
Good,
Hey,
good,
Autumn's
good.
mom, how you doing? It's about to get going now. Let's hear it.
Yes, we ready for you. Go ahead.
No, this show triggers me to know in every time I take a peek just to see what's going on, I remember immediately. And the sad part about it is no matter what couple is on the screen, why I don't watch this show no more. Ed and his supposed girlfriend, that's abusive, to say the
Mm.
least. So is the way that Andre talks to
Yes.
his wife. That is deplorable. But this Michael and Angela thing, this is DV at the textbook definition of DV.
Mm-hmm.
Every way you look at it, from her hollering and screaming and putting her hands on him, that's physical. The money
Mhm.
manipulation, that's financial. You know what I mean? How are you going to tell this man you can't work because I want you to sit at home and just look at me and tell me how beautiful I am and how much, you love me and miss me and this, that, and the third. But then when he asks you for $5,000, you're saying, oh, I feel like he's using me. He just wants some money from me, but he's not calling me and telling me that I'm beautiful. So you don't send him the
Because he's
$5,000.
not beautiful, damn it. Go ahead.
Exactly.
I'm
He
sorry.
can't tell a lie. Listen, I can't get mad at him. He's like, I refuse to tell a lie. So I'm going to just stop talking to you, you know?
Right. That's why. Shit, he can't tell a lie. So he ain't gonna
Mhm.
say, you beautiful. Oh, let me let Robin up here. Hey Robin, you were talking about the whole visa situation. Go ahead and sound off.
Exactly. Hey, y'all, listen.
Hey,
Number
Robin.
one, huh?
Hello.
Hi. So he cannot receive pay from us from anywhere in the United States because he needs the work visa. That's the first thing. And I'd like to caution you against advising illegal payments. You know, Donald Trump's people is on trial and going to jail because they subverted income taxes by stuff like the free apartment and the school tuition. So that was their roundabout to income and having to do income reporting. So a bag of
Ooh.
rice, a couple of goats, and all that will be good, but it ain't legal.
Get that man some rice.
Right, what
You
you
like
saying?
the
Get that
illegal
man
stuff.
some rice, damn it.
But I have a question when it comes to that. So how is it that other um Bravo, well not Bravo, I'm thinking about the wrong channel. Other people are getting paid, i.e. Usman and things like that. Because back when he broke up with baby goat Lisa, I know there was a whole thing with her holding his money and stuff. So then, he cut ties with her, but then they ended up finding another way to pay him to appear on the show as well. So how does that work? Because I know there's other people outside the country that works for the United States that can get paid by the United States.
But that's because they have the work permits and they have the proper documentation. It has to be
Right.
approved. Now I don't
Okay, so
remember.
he could
I didn't,
probably do that then.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
don't think
like
Michael
and
five,
has
I
done
six.
that paperwork where he can.
but the other, but I think it's more involved because he would have to have some measure, either citizenry or a work permit. It'd probably be more in lines of a work permit, and
Hmm.
it would be separate from, and then he would have to be sponsored by the production company or the network.
And I
Right,
was
that
gonna
don't
say
seem
with
like that would be
Usman
too
too.
hard to
Usman
do.
is an artist, and usually, like for artists and like people in the entertainment, they're able to get visas because of their kind of work in their field in entertainment.
Here,
No,
let
that
me,
makes sense.
can I make
So
you laugh in
even,
that whole thing about the visa? You know who got
mhm.
one of those, a special visa, a permit for the
Hmm.
United States? I don't know why I'm here because I swore I was going to let this go. Melania Trump.
Yeah.
She got a special work visa because it's called a genius. They call it a genius visa, or an Einstein, excuse me, an Einstein visa, because you may have a talent or something that you bring to the table that no one else can, that gives you a special exemption and allows you this. And I believe that that's probably what Usman has. I believe very much. I think I heard it. I don't have any kind of thing to support it, but somewhere in my mind, I have a recollection that Michael's everything about any kind of compensation he has is strictly through Angela, and they have an arrangement. And that's how she doled out the funds to him. She's paid just like that in the Housewives. The husbands don't get paid, but they get a little something, some kind of way. If it's either through being able to showcase their own businesses, or if they're Caroline Stanbury's husband, they just to be. So that's how they get paid.
Right. They're compensated in a different kind of way. Yeah.
Go ahead, giving us the SAT word, compensate.
Yeah, because I know there's this big thing on YouTube that happened recently where people are like, I pay for interviews, and then people's like, no, I don't pay for interviews. A lot of major networks and TV shows, they don't pay for interviews. Right. However, they do give compensation as far as your flight, hotel, food, and stuff like that. Like, that's how it usually works.
They call it in-kind payment. But they probably.
What you say again? Say that word again. That's a big word.
In kind. I say that because I have a past in politics and campaigns, and we call that in kind. So
okay. Look at some big words.
The service or product that you offer or barter is assigned a value, and then that is your in kind payment. It's worth this. Blah blah. That's it.
Okay, let me ask Arnold's mom because
New York can put you up in the hotel by the Bronx Zoo. This is a great neighborhood, right?
Oh my God! Let me ask Arnold's mom this question, and then I'll ask you next, Robin. Sure. So Michael has put in his time. Should he stick with Angela, or should he just cut his losses at this point?
At this point, I think that he should stick in there because he's right here at the finish line. Now, I get what you were saying before, that it could be kind of dangerous because of, if he gets over here, what can happen. I think that might be the best thing that could happen to him, because as we saw from other couples, if there is any documented DV, once they get over here, they can leave that marriage with no questions asked, still keep their visas, and they remember the other person is still financially responsible for them for how many years it said. What was it, like 10 years or whatever? So let him come up over here, and the first time she cut up and act a fool, he then would have a whole different avenue to get away from her quicker and without having to stay under her thumb. So come on. And I think she probably knows that to an extent, that her tricks and stuff that she's been getting away with thus far is not going to be able to work if he comes over here. So that's why she keeps dangling this carrot and do this and do that and do that. And she's probably also banking on the fact that he doesn't know the American laws. But and that's probably why she also wants him to stay his behind off of social media, because she don't want nobody telling him.
Right. Somebody gonna put him up on game and tell him what to do.
That's what
right.
I think.
And Robin, what do you think?
I like to go on record, whatever day and time it is saying that Michael will never come to the United States of America. I would say that I would probably be a white woman who can wear a size 2 before Michael comes to America.
Damn, you think Michael ain't never gonna make it?
It ain't gonna happen, Captain. Listen, how many years has it been?
5.
Because what, I didn't look it up, but I believe it has been 5. Let me make sure. Go ahead and talk, y'all. Let me turn on my camera.
Let's run through who has gotten here in less amount of time. Yes, there's Yara, and then there's what's her name? His husband, Andre, is here.
I hate his name. Okay.
I know, and he's just as abusive, and she's such a dent sometimes with this guy. Jeez.
Yeah, but you know what? Thank God let him take her. Who in America really would want her? She's so yuck.
Isn't Michael's stay taking longer because of the panty and everything that went down with the African country during the panty and them being blocked from coming here, and that's why like they had gotten married like a couple, they just got married right before that and put in the visa work during that or after. I'm getting my timeline, but I thought that was the major holdup.
Well, I think they got married, I want to say at least 2 years before the panorama. That's why I'm trying to look it up right now. It's been a while.
Okay.
I think she's playing, listen, I want you to know that I'm very dubious about reality shows now. I'm so taking a break from them in a way where I'm feeling all high and mighty about them because they're so fake, phony, and fraudulent in my experience. But I think that this is a very big manipulation on the part of Angela. And when we break our own fourth wall and we look and we see who we're dealing with, who is presented to us on these TV platforms, if you just look at Angela by herself, she is a serial reality or TV kind of let me be out there and ratchet. Because as we recall, or may not, if you go on the Twitter and all those other things, you'll see that the first time Angela was presented to the masses in our country was on, who was it? Was it Jerry Sprinkler or Maury Povich?
It was both of them. She was on both shows.
And so they get that bug. And I think that's what it is. And I tell you, if Michael comes to America, that's the end of her story.
Then they would go to Happily Ever After.
No, because Happily Ever After, somebody need to shoot that show dead. I mean,
well, they're on Happily Ever After now. That's the season that they're on. So they're not on the other 90 Day the Other Way because she's not planning to move there. And they already did the 90 days before, the 90 days. Like, they've been on all the damn spinoffs. But I do want to say, Angela, they first appeared in 2018. And usually they film the show like about a year before. So at least 2017, like, they had enough time to go ahead and get stuff going. But their first season was whatchamacallit, was the 2018, 2019, and then they appeared a total of 5 times, and one of them was the Diaries, but they don't really count that, so 4 but 5 actually.
But didn't he
and what year did they get married?
Process for the visa and it was denied? I kind of think I remember that. That I don't remember. I really don't.
I don't remember that. Juice, do you know anything about their visa being denied or anything?
No. The last that I heard was recently where she was saying that her lawyer called her and said he was just getting ready to approve something.
Yeah, that was going to be approved within a couple of weeks or something like that. And that's why she took this last trip to see if there was any spark left. See, I think it's 2 different ways. The real Angela don't want him here and really don't want to have a relationship with him. She acts like anything he does bothers her, the way he chooses, whatever she can think of to say, well, that's it. I don't want to be with you because you don't love me. I don't want you coming, so she can live her best life without him. And she's done using him. But however, I think she sees the backlash from the fans on thinking that she's ridiculous and not wanting to see them on her TV screens anymore. And I think in her mind, the only way that TLC will have anything to do with her going forward is if it was another season of Happily Ever After with Michael comes to America and seeing how it works out. Because nobody's going to want to see Angela dating anybody like on Single Life. That's not ever going to happen.
Right.
Never. So I think her pocketbooks, right? Her pocketbooks is would tell her, I need him to continue to generate income. We got to make this look better, or I got to do do better or whatever, just to get him here so she can further her career. Because without him, she's done with her relationship with the network, because we're going to make sure of it. Because if Michael don't come, she's done. If Michael comes, even though it's cringeworthy, this, that, and the third, because for me, I think the majority of us want to see how he makes it once he gets here, we will tune in.
You know, can I just say, I'm not 100% sure, and understand, I want to be very clear that I'm quite the contrarian right now, because I'm going to have a grand bit of disillusionment about what they call reality TV. And I always say it's reality based. You know, the names are the same in some of the situations, but what the scenarios are now storylines. We have gone from reality shows being about following the people in their natural lives, and now we're at a point where people are like, what can I do to stay on and be on? And for me, it's problematic. And I'm really just longing for good scripted television again, which, by the way, I will plug. Watch that show, the Todd, what is it? Oh my God, something about Todd on CBS and East New York on CBS. Those are good scripted shows. But I digress. I think that we're in trouble, and I'm just thinking from a really bigger space and place, and forgive me for bringing this to your channel because it's more lighthearted than this. But what I have seen is that people because I know that there is a great deal of editing, and I'm saying editing as a scripting for reality TV. And with
they do a lot of editing.
With production not giving a disclaimer about the degree to which these stories are fabricated, the audience and the viewers are led to believe that this is really real, and a lot of it is, and we take it personally. And what I've noticed, like over the last maybe week, I sat and I said, wow, people are more bought into, they believe in, and they also hold to a higher standard, these people who are reality TV people, than folks like people running for the United States Senate. And they're
people are more invested in their reality TV
than reality,
more than, you know, real shit that's going on in real life. And like, some people really take it personal. And I do want to say that I know this is entertainment. I know they hype it up and stuff like that. But for me, the whole Michael and Angela thing, for me, this is not the way to go about it. And I do want to call out Anne, because she was right. They got married January 27, 2020. So they didn't get married until 2020. So it was before the pandemic. So I guess they do got it.
Thank you. I was wondering.
Yeah. But Juice, let me ask you this, because somebody in the chat had said the woman should wear the pants. And you know, I'm all for equality and all that stuff. But the way she treats Michael is what we have a problem with, right, Juice?
Yes, I mean, shoot, I got a pair of pants in the closet too, but I can't talk to my husband that way.
Right.
Respect your husband.
First of all, he's not going to allow that. And he's originally born in Jamaica. But, even coming over here, and his mama brought him over here. I didn't have to do that. She did all that for me. But there's no way that, I would talk to him that way. So, no, it's not a problem with her wearing the pants. It's a problem with her disrespecting him because she thinks she owns a right to wear the pants.
Right. And I have to apologize to Juice too, because I remember she had told me her husband was from Jamaica. And I was like, oh, how was it trying to get him into this country? And she was like, no, his mama did that. I thought she snuck him in, but she said he already had his paperwork. He didn't ask for the social security number or nothing. He already had his paperwork.
No, his mama did all that. Thank God, may she rest in heaven. But she did all that. I ain't have to do. I just had to find him, honey. That's all I had to do.
I would like to say, I do agree with Robin when it comes to reality TV show is definitely a big distraction for most of us now, and it depends on how much time you invest in watching it, whether it's going to take away from the bigger picture and what's really going on in the world. Sometimes the world stuff gets so heavy, you want to come out and check into something.
Escape.
Yeah, exactly. But just like AT2 said, these kind of things, once they get dark, that's not where you want to escape to. Heck, that's what's going on in real life. I'm not checking out of real life to check into this nonsense.
Right.
Either. So it's like a catch-22. So what do? So you got to kind of just sit back and say, is it worth it? Because in the beginning, yes, the reality TV shows seemed realer at times. It looked like we were just following real people's lives. It was interesting to get a peek into how other people live. But then somehow over the course and the evolution of it, to me, it became like watching the stories, like watching soap operas back in the day where some people were invested in Erica Kane and to see what devilment she was going to get in or what trouble or this, that, and the third. But then you had the love stories and, like, what was Luke and Laura, or, you had the different things that kept. Right, exactly. And I think now the majority of us knows that it's fiction. It's more produced, you know what I mean, than anything else. These people started off as people that, part of their story is true, which the story is none of it was true. We're here, these are actual people that actually do live together. You know what I mean? Like they end up getting married. Some of parts of their story are true, where the stories was from beginning to end fiction. So now you have the stories mixed with reality. So you have to draw the line as to how invested you get in them. But I remember coming in the house and my grandmother watching the stories and her getting mad, yelling at the TV, talking about, oh, heifer, this, that, and the third. I'm like, what you said? Cursing at the TV because she was invested, because we're emotional beings. That's just how we get. Heck, there wasn't one episode of This Is Us that I watched. I knew that was a script, that was just a television show, that I did not cry like a baby. I cried on every single episode. So, it's some things just evoke emotion. But
But that's the point. That's the point. It's the way it's packaged and presented. And by the way, I stopped watching This Is Us because I'm the only one in the world I know that never cried watching that show. But
really?
Never. But you know what? If we take a show like 90 Day Fiancé, if you were to look at, let's say, the first 2 seasons, look at it then and look at it now, those were real stories.
Right.
They were real. And these are not, and that's the big difference. And let's blame Hollywood. It was the writer's strike that begot all these reality shows. And I was and the truth of the matter is, I'm very pro-union. I'm like, as much as highly produced as some of these shows are, I'm like, shoot, if I was a representative for the Writers Guild, I would have so many unfair labor practice. Because you know what, y'all in my job space here. These people who are doing these shows should be part of our bargaining unit. You taking away membership and membership money and dues and the kinds of things that the union can give to the people who are writers. Because I think that's a whole nother thing. But
it's like that go around that people are finding, and it's all like, wait, hold on, this is taken away from our money. Yeah, I definitely can see that.
But another thing, we're watching like the evolution right in front of our face of, say, reality TV and social media from the beginning of time to now. The difference then was, yes, when these shows first started, they used to be real, right? No one knew what to expect. No one was looking to become instant celebrities or superstars or whatever overnight. But then that's what ended up happening. So now when you go to cast for the next season, the people are now saying, hey, I watched that show. You mean I could be on it? And then I can get interviewed online and I can end up on Good Morning America and I could turn this into selling products and this, that, and the third. So now, and there was no way that you could not have that have happened, because it's just the natural progression of things. You took natural
and also too, something that they don't mention about the reality shows is that that some of these people have agents and they find certain people to be a part of this because they're trying to fit you into a certain typecast and find this person like, oh, we know this personality won't mix. We know that this person will be entertaining. Like you always want to find someone that fits that category that you're trying to find on the show. Rosalind, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And because you did that, we got to play a quick commercial before we end our show. Hold on.
Girl, he was supposed to have go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating the crab legs. Girl, oh girl, you know I got the receipts, girl.
I'm gonna have to go get me some crab legs after this. But
literally, I
ladies,
literally said that today. My chef was putting some hamburgers on the grill, and I was like, "You want to put some lobster, some crab legs on there?"
If you can find them. But you know, AT2, you were saying that people are putting people together, you know, on the show that matches so that they can have the show. But they're also doing this. Also, they're also putting people that you don't get along with on the show so they can have the ratchetness to try and get viewer counts up, because a lot more people are watching the ratchetness than watching the realness. And that's sad that that's what television has come to.
Right. No, you're definitely
we're our own worst enemies, because we complain about when it gets too ratchet, i.e. what's going on Beverly Hills now, right? But then when there's not enough ratchetness, everyone's like, oh, they could put the show to bed. It's boring, like Atlanta now. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, people, what do you really want? You want to produce your own show is basically what you're saying.
Right. And that's why I said, like, I can't support the whole 90 Day Fiancé this season, because I'm all like, yo, I can't watch Angela basically abuse this man the whole damn show, and it's just too much for me. So I was all, I know I'm just one person, but I'm taking my power away from it.
Both AT2. I do not watch them. I have not watched. The only housewife show I watch is Married to Medicine, and that's getting a little hinky, and the Potomac. Those are two, because
I like Potomac. Yeah.
And you know what? They've become so ratchet. And I think that there is a segment of the population that does like the mess. But if we look at something like the Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think that they're starting to get some blowback, because the show was first presented to us as people who are
business people.
It was supposed to be about their businesses and what they were going to do to uplift the Huntsville community, and we're not getting that. And I have seen a lot.
Well, I think on that, I think Carlos King is trying to reel that one back in. I think he's trying to reel that one back in, because after they just had that big blow up.
No, but I'm telling you, I know. I've been on a campaign myself. You can find me on the community page of OWN all the time, because it is degrading. And for me, I'm about to punch my AARP card. So I don't want to see that kind of ratchetness. I don't.
No,
I want to see something that is positive, that's uplifting, that's informative, that's educational. You know, for me, one of the biggest things that saves the medicine wives is the fact that you have doctors, and wives of doctors. What's the one? Oh, she's gonna kill me because I don't remember her name.
Dr. Jackie.
Dr. Jackie. She's my soror too. So Sir Jackie, she gets on there and she gives you some knowledge. You know, it's the performative portion, but she's also giving us information about things about our bodies and so on, and we can appreciate. We, meaning me, can appreciate it. AT2. I just want to close out by saying that I have given up on a lot of the reality television for a lot of the reasons that I've stated. I'm happy to stand with you in that. I find especially that Angela abusive. She is an embarrassment. I think that she has a bit of white nationalism that is covered up, because I'm an American. Okay, come on, Trump sister.
I said it sounds like she's saying something else when she says that.
Is, you know what? When you let me get black on you. when you're black in this country, and if you've traveled, you've been around, we understand code and coded language and code switching because we do it. And when other people do it, they slip and showing because we are expertise at it. So there you go.
Right.
It's not even cold anymore. She treats Michael like he is her property. There, I said it.
Calls him the N-word.
Right. Exactly. But ladies, we're almost at the hour mark. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming up. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, Autumn's mom. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate y'all. It was a great discussion. So I definitely appreciate y'all. And we all on the same page about Angela. Screw Angela.
Thank you for having us. Another great show. Thank you.
Okay, good night,
Of course. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for coming up.
All right,
see you, AT2. Bye.
Oh, I done removed my damn self. Ain't that something? I want to say thank you to Cooter Brown. Thank you for Rosalind for the super chats, the cash apps. It was a great show tonight. I want to say thank you to my guests, Anna's mom, Robin, and Juice for coming up. I appreciate y'all. We had a great discussion today. If anything, I just want to say, go ahead and watch reality TV if you want. But if something that happens that you don't like, take your power into your own hands like I did. Hey, I'm not going to watch it because Angela is on there. That's how you get the networks to pay attention. Once you take the money away, they'll start paying attention. So I just want y'all to think about that. But anyway, if you still watch 90 Day Fiancé, please go ahead. I'm not saying don't watch it. Just fast forward through the parts with Angela. But anyway, y'all, we out of here. Deuces.